Hi friends, I hope everybody is doing good. And today I'm here with another case note. So, the hospital name is Northwest Hospital Rehabilitation Unit, and name is Mr. Ted Watson, age 72 years. Marital status is widowed 10 years ago. Next of kin, Margaret Alwood, daughter. Her phone number is mentioned. Admission date is 10th May 2018. Discharge date is 12th August 2018. Diagnosis: decreased mobility, surgical repair, dynamic hip screw of right neck of femur. 1st May 2018 at Royal Melbourne Hospital. That means the surgery was performed at Royal Melbourne Hospital on 1st May 2018. But here he admitted in the Northwest Hospital on 10th May 2018. That means after surgery, due to some complications, he has admitted. Then let's see the past medical history. Medically alert, noted by because he had an anaphylactic reaction to amoxicillin and penicillin. So he has an allergic to antibiotics. Then the social history or the supporting history. He's a retired storesman, Ramses Private Limited, lives alone, ground floor, housing commission flat. Hobbies: quiet reading, listening to big and band music, TV sports, all home aids installed by OT. Very supportive daughter, visits frequently. Very anxious how he will manage when he returns home. Ivan who day center twice weekly. Heidelberg Council home supports. Then the medical history is mentioned here. His febrile episodes and period of confusions caused by urinary tract infection treated with the Ziplocs. Then ural, this is the urine alkalizer and paracetamol, now fully resolved. Onset of large arterial leg ulcer, right angle. Regular dressings, now decreasing in size. Then the nursing management, vital observation stable, febrile, mobility with slow independent ambulation with the pickup frame, hygiene maximum assistance with the showering and dressing, continence self-care with the permanent indwelling catheter, skin integrity, duodenum, occlusive dressing weekly twice. Psychosocial, he is alert and reserved, legion is not mentioned. It's mentioned in discharge plan, continue with the all home supports, district nurse referral, for hygiene, assistance with the showering and dressing, wound management, urinary catheter change 6 weekly, ongoing monitoring and care. Then let's see the writing test. You are the charge nurse on the hospital ward where Mr. Watson resided during his hospital stay. Using this information even in the case notes, write a letter of referral to. So this is a referral letter. District nurse supervisor at the district nurse center, Heidenberg, who will be attending to Mr. Watson following his discharge. So from the case writing task, we understood this is a referral letter to district nurse supervisor. Then what is the request? They need ongoing monitoring and care. So this is the purpose of writing this letter. Then what all things they have to provide, also the assistance with self-care activities and wound management. Okay, let's see how we can write and what all information we have to include in this letter. So the patient name, age, then the admission date, discharge date, and the surgery he had. Then the allergic we can write because they will be the one to look after. If they provide some antibiotics accidentally, it can cause anaphylactic reaction again, so it should be mentioned. This is an important point. Then from the social history, what all information we have to, these all things we have to omit, or then all homemates, it is an important information we can provide. Then the daughter is very supportive, he is very anxious, he is anxious, so this one we can include. Then what things happened in the hospital during hospitalization, we can mention that. So let's see one example. So we will write to district nurse supervisor, district nurse center, Heidelberg, 12th. The discharge date is 12th August 2018. Then we can put salutation dear nurse because it's a district nurse. Then reference Mr. Ted Watson, age 72. How we can write the introduction? Because it is a refer letter, we can write I am writing to refer Mr. Ted Watson. What is his complaint? Who has decreased mobility following a surgical repair of right neck of femur. The surgery name he can mention later, or if you mention it's in the beginning, you can mention the latter part. Okay. Then what he requires? He requires ongoing care and monitoring. So the introduction is complete. It's easy to write. First look at the writing task, what they are asking. If you cannot find in the writing task clear information, just go to the discharge plan. From there you will get the relevant information for the introduction. Okay. Then the first paragraph, how we can write. When he was on 1st May 2018, Mr. Watson underwent a dynamic hip screw surgery at the Royal Melbourne Hospital. Later, he was admitted to our facility on 10 May 2018 due to mobility issues. Because we already mentioned decreased mobility, then we can just paraphrase it. Just write mobility issues. Then what all things happened during hospitalization? We can write during hospitalization he had episodes of fever and confusions because of urinary tract infection. So which was managed with antibiotic, urine alkalizer and paracetamol. Please remember when you write there should be a comma before which. Then in addition, he has developed a large arterial leg ulcer on the right ankle. Regular duodenum dressing has been performed weekly for him. Why we wrote has been? Because it has to be continued. It's mentioned in the discharge plan, wound management. That is why we have mentioned has been. So no need to write it again in the plan. Okay, I think it's clear for you. Then what is his condition now? We mentioned about the management, what we have done. So currently Mr. Watson's condition has improved. He can walk independently, slow independent with the help of a pickup frame. But there is something we need. So however, he needs assistance with the showering and dressing, or we can write daily living activities like that. So we can connect together with the however this one. Okay, it's a contradicting factor. No, even though although he can walk, he has some problems. He requires assistance. So we have to write it like that. Then additionally, he is worried because it's mentioned query, like he's worried about coping when returns home. Therefore, he was reviewed by who all were reviewed. He see very anxious how he will manage. Ivan Hood Day Center twice weekly and Heidelberg Council's home supports. Then we can write the social history. If the word count is more, you can omit the social history as well. But here we can mention Mr. Watson is a widower who lives alone. Widower means the one whose wife has died. Widow means whose husband has died. So lives alone. His daughter is very supportive and visits him frequently. He has a history of anaphylactic reaction to amoxicillin and penicillin. So until now it's clear, I think it's clear for you. Then what is left over here? This is the discharge plan. So how we can mention that one? Considering the above information, or you can write in view of the above, considering the above, it would be appreciated if you could provide supportive care for Mr. Watson. Please note, all home aids were installed by an occupational therapist. Kindly continue with all home supports, and it is important to change his urinary catheter every 6 weeks, which he cares himself, because it's mentioned here at the beginning he cares it himself, so we can just inform them self-care with permanent indwelling catheter. Then the closing sentence: please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any queries regarding Mr. Watson. Yours faithfully, because there is no name of the reader is given, so we can write yours faithfully. Then our position is charge nurse. Then the rehabilitation unit, Northwest Hospital. I think it's easy for you to understand, and if you have any other doubts you can comment below the comment box. Thank you for supporting me, and just share with this video with the other friends who is preparing for OET, so it will be beneficial for them also. Okay, thank you, bye.